It was just over 2 weeks ago that millions of people emerged from their homes to witness, in the light of day, what Superstorm Sandy had brought to our shores, what it had done to their neighbors, and how it had quite simply wrecked their lives. And yet today, the light of day is just about the only light that some New Yorkers who live in Far Rockaway in Queens actually have. Because if you can believe it, they still don't have power. 16 days and counting. While the Long Island Power Authority says that 99% of customers do have their power back, that's just not so for the 206 homes, including families like this. They have been forced to endure freezing temperatures over the weekend. No heat, no light, no electricity for cooking. New York's State Senator-elect James Sanders Jr. joins me now, and he represents the Far Rockaway, and also is a city council member, outgoing city council member for that district as well, so he knows the district well. Sir, thanks for being with us. It's a very simple question I have for you. Why are these people the last of the last, and when is relief coming?
I would argue that it's a question of race and class. I would argue that it's a question of the antiquated ability of LIPA to deal with its residents. We have been so mistreated by LIPA. I myself have no lights, no power, and a cold shower is not a pleasant thing. But even more important, it's messing with the health of the people out here. And I keep hearing that relief is coming, but it's gobbledygook to me.
So LIPA is the Long Island Power Authority, and you're saying this could be a question of race and economics and that kind of disparity. But at the same time, the COO of that power company has stepped down. There are huge criticisms that company is just a mess, that it might just be that it's a horribly organized company, not so much that this is about race or disparity in income levels. Where do you fall in that? You've made a very strong statement off the top of your interview, but don't you see that this could also just be a pathetic response from a pathetic company?
I see a combination of many different things. And I had called for the resignation of the COO for some time. But I will alert people, just because you change the captain of the Titanic doesn't mean you're not on an iceberg. We have hit, and it's going to take more. I'm glad that the governor is saying that he wants to have a comprehensive view of LIPA and why is the authority, this power authority, so weak when it comes to providing for the needs of the people?
So let me ask you this. Now that you're a newly elected state senator and you're about to be sworn in as such, the captain of your new ship is Governor Cuomo, and he ultimately is responsible for what's happened with this power company. It's a public company. So what are you going to do with regard to Governor Cuomo? What are you going to say to him? What kind of pressure are you going to put on him for what's been going on in this community?
Well, the governor has started right, at least, by appointing a powerful commission using some laws that he has at his disposal. And so he's starting right. But I want to serve on the Senate committee that had oversight over LIPA. I want to serve on such a committee. If I can, I will chair such a committee. I want to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And the governor is ultimately accountable to the people of New York. And they are the best ones who will judge his efforts. So far, he's doing some of the right things, appointing the right commission, and we will see as time goes on. But I will see when they put some light on in my community. I will see when we start making sure that the women and children and the elders of our community have power and have heat. And until then, we're going to keep fighting this thing.
Yeah, I hope that soon.
You and I both.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing this today. I do appreciate it. You've made some strong statements, so we do invite LIPA, the Long Island Power Authority, to come on the program at any time to respond to these claims that this is about race and that this is about economic disparity. We do invite them, and I do thank you for your time, and good luck, State Senator-elect. I hope you get your power soon. By the way, if you want to help those people who are affected by Superstorm Sandy, you can go to Impact Your World at cnn.com/impact.